You are even more beautiful than I remember.
And you're even more deranged than I remember.
I mean, you're a vision. I really missed you, darling.
What could possibly have possessed you to come back?
Oh, you wouldn't believe it.
Try me.
I brought down a horrible fate on an innocent young man, and I'm making a belated, if not futile, attempt to make it right.
You really are insane. In the interest of saving time that would otherwise be wasted with you lying and me finding it repulsive, Jack's already told me everything. He told me that you had a part in Michael's shooting.
I'm not surprised Jax would tell you. I mean, he was always uncomfortable about your inexplicable attachment to me.
Yeah, he told me you were a user, a liar, and a sociopath.
And I speak so fondly of
And
him.
that I would bitterly regret any involvement with you, so we have to hand it to him. When he's right, he's right.
I'm not going to try and defend myself. I know I'm not a good person, but I operate within certain boundaries. Children are off limits, especially children my brother loves. I would never have hurt that boy.
But you did.
No, and not to make excuses, but on that night in question, you and I had a near collision, remember?
When you practically ran me off the road.
Yes, because I had found out that Kate was taking Michael to the warehouse where Ian Devlin was lying in waiting.
Let me ask you something. Whose brilliant idea was it to target Sonny in the warehouse? Did any of you conspiratorial geniuses ever think of the fact that there were innocent people in that building? Whose idea was it, yours or Ian's?
You know what? You deserve a complete explanation, but I can't accommodate you at the instant. I can't risk Sonny finding me, and I'd like to avoid the moral dilemma for you.
And what do you perceive that to be?
Well, you keeping silent about my murder, thereby condoning it, or do you turn in Sonny?
If you're so anxious to avoid Sonny, why are you here? Claudia. You did kiss her.
Listen, as an attorney, your instinct is to question until you uncover the truth. But I strongly advise you to suppress that urge. You know, what I have to tell may not be what you want to know. In the meantime, I was very glad to get a chance to see you again. Take care, darling.
Nice try. You're not getting away that easily.
It's Claudia Z. Look, I need a job done right away. There's a late model sedan, and it's heading towards the garage on 10th Street right now as we speak, so you don't have a lot of time. The license plate number is ATJ39K0. I need you to wire it to explode and make sure the driver does not survive. You know what? I don't have time to talk to you about money right now, Fredo. Just get it done. Now. I'll pay you whatever you want.
That sounded ominous.
Hey, came as soon as I got your message. Well, from the look on your face, I guess I'm not going to like what you have to say.
I went over to Sonny's to talk to him about Christina's school.
Yeah?
He wasn't there, but somebody else was.
Don't tell me it was Jerry.
As big as life, which doesn't explain what he was doing standing in the middle of Sonny's living room, but he was forthcoming about something else.
Well, what did he say?
His part in Michael's shooting. You know, his current too little, too late attempt to clean up his mess.
Damn it. Last time I saw Jerry, I told him to hit the road and keep running. What does he do? He comes straight to Port Charles. If Carly finds out his involvement in Michael's shooting, it could upset her so much she could lose the baby.
He was antsy that Sonny was going to catch him, which still doesn't explain what he was doing in the living room. And he left. And I followed him. He told me that he would tell me whatever I wanted to know about his involvement in Michael's shooting, but he wasn't going to do it on the property of a man who would walk out and kill him on sight. Not that he doesn't deserve to die. But apparently he has one last deed to accomplish, God help us.
Did you mention what it was? Did you say anything about picking up a DVD?
He just said that he was going to be at the 10th Street garage, and if I wanted some answers, I should go talk to him there. And I'm going, because I want the answers. I would also like to hear that he isn't this heartless, soulless monster. What is it with the two of us? Why is it that we find it so hard to believe that somebody could be this inherently evil?
No one's a bigger fool than me when it comes to my brother. I mean, I like to cling to the belief that he never intended for Michael to be shot. But then again, Jerry's intentions don't really matter, do they? Because his involvement alone is enough to damn him.
What do we do?
You're throwing this in my court, aren't you?
Your brother, your wife, your kid.
Then I'm gonna have to ask you to be quiet and don't go after Jerry. Look, pursuing him and pushing him for answers will most likely be self-serving. We let him go and hope that he doesn't come back this time.
It's a terrible weakness of mine. I always seem to push my luck too far. Now what?
We're gonna take a drive and you're gonna give me some answers.
Well, they may not be the ones you want to give.
Give me the keys!
All right.